The Ferrari F8 Tributo is lauded as potentially the last pure, non-hybrid V8 supercar from Ferrari, a willing homage to the brand's rich lineage. This particular YouTube review, titled Ferrari F8 Tributo, the last pure V8 masterpiece, delves deeply into what makes this 710 to 720 horsepower machine such a distinctive technological and emotional achievement. Throughout this analysis, I'll walk you through the review's key findings, from engine specs and performance benchmarks to design, interior, tech features, driving impressions, and critical reflections, totaling around 800 words. Strap in. The heart of the beast, performance and powertrain. The review opens by spotlighting the F8's centerpiece, a 3.9-liter twin-turbo V8, producing an impressive 710 horsepower. Some sources and the video suggest 720 PS depending on market, the most potent V8 Ferrari has ever built. This engine lineage traces back to the 488 Pista, delivering 770 Nm of torque at around 3,250 RPM. Ferrari claims a 0 to 100 km per hour, 0 to 62 miles per hour, time of 2.9 seconds, a 0 to 200 km per hour split in about 7.6 to 7.8 seconds, and a top speed of 340 km per hour, 211 miles per hour. Independent road tests confirm the punch, rocking a mid 3-second 0 to 100 quarter-mile times just over 10 seconds. In the video, the host emphasizes the engine's response, a fierce yet controlled spooling, delivering power with clarity and brutality. Turbo lag is minimal, thanks to Ferrari's clever rev sensor tech and optimized software. The engine yield, delivered through a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission, keeps gear shifts instantaneous and sharp. The video also notes that Ferrari enhanced downforce over the predecessor 488 GTB, about plus 15%, citing aerodynamic updates like the F1-derived S-duct and more aggressive rear spoiler, providing a planted, stable ride at blistering speeds. Exterior, the evolution of Italian design. Visually, the video review lauds the F8 as a masterpiece of aerodynamic artistry. Designers refined themes from the 488, integrating the S-duct at the nose for improved airflow, sleek LED headlights, and added cooling scoops near the front fenders, merging form and purposeful function. Rearward traits honor Ferrari's DNA, quad taillights reminiscent of the F430 and a Lexan louvered engine cover, a tribute to the iconic F40. The spoiler, mounted on the engine lid, incorporates downforce-enhancing technology, while the lines feel aggressive yet graceful. The reviewer underscores how these elements don't only look dramatic, they're engineered to extract more downforce and improve heat extraction. The shell is slightly lighter than its predecessor, shucking roughly 40 kilograms, which enhances handling and acceleration. Interior and tech, driver-centric luxury. The cabin review praises Ferrari's understated yet sophisticated design language. The dashboard and door panels were revamped. Optional passenger touchscreen is now integrated, adding a modern flair. The video host focuses on ergonomics. The seating offers a snug embrace, and while visibility is not as ideal as in Ferrari's GTs, it remains acceptable. Controls. Steering wheel-mounted Manettino dial adjusts handling modes. Buttons feel sharp and weighty. Infotainment. The optional passenger screen is a neat novelty, though it's more about show than functional necessity. Materials. Carbon, Alcantara, anodized aluminum, and plush leather lend an Audi-level feel without diluting Ferrari's rawness. Technology includes Ferrari's latest side slip angle control, 6.1, and Ferrari Dynamic Enhancer for drift assistance, available even in race mode, together with adaptive launch control. A bespoke wall effect behavior lets the engine hit the 8,000 RPM redline without premature cutoff, maximizing linear power delivery. Driving experience. Emotion meets precision. Here's where the review crescendos. Behind the wheel, the F8 delivers on all promises. On public roads and winding asphalt, the reviewer emphasizes a visceral symphony from the exhaust, remarkably raw with turbos roaring yet maintaining a classic V8 growl. The chassis, stiff, agile, razor-sharp in the bends. Downforce enhancements mean zero nervousness even during aggressive cornering. Gear shifts, lightning-quick, seamless transitions, courtesy of the twin-clutch and software calibrations tuned for engagement. The adjustable electronics. In sport or race mode, throttle and steering responses are exaggeratedly immediate, often borderline thrilling for non-professionals. Brutal acceleration. Launch control is described as petrifying in its aggression, perfect for both trackside theatrics and muscle-flexing exits. The video host names the F8 Tributo a supercar that feels alive, blurring lines between machine and instrument. Despite its might, however, the F8 is not as refined or plush as some of its post-hybrid peers, retaining a mechanical edge. Comparisons and context. Comparatively, the review places the F8 against the Ferrari 488 GTB and other supercars, Huracan 720S. Though the Hybrid Age 296 GTB introduces electrification, purists see the F8 as the ultimate expression of Ferrari's V8 legacy. Price-wise, while expensive, well into the low $300K to $400,000 range depending on specs, the reviewer argues that buyers are paying not just for performance, but for an emotional and historical artifact. Criticisms. Despite its many merits, the review doesn't shy away from critiques. Hard ride, expected of a stiff chassis, but can feel jarring over broken surfaces. Noise. The exhaust is loud in an authentic way, but may disturb quieter neighborhoods. Practicality, limited cargo space and moderate visibility make it more of a weekend toy than an everyday supercar. Price. While justified in context, it's still a major investment in rapidly evolving automotive territory. But the reviewer ultimately forgives these points, stating they are part of the price for purity. Final verdict: a legacy on wheels. Closing the review, the narrator paints the F8 Tributo as much more than just a car. It is a moment in automotive history. The last of the pure V8 line, it's an emotional masterpiece wrapped in cutting-edge engineering. It balances ferocious performance with timeless aesthetic cues, and while it signals the end of an era, it also celebrates that era in spectacular fashion. Summary: why this video review stands out. Clarity and detail. It breaks down technical data, e.g., engine, aerodynamics, while making it accessible. Emotional connection. The sensory and driving impressions are thoughtfully conveyed. Balanced critique, open about trade-offs, ride harshness, noise, cost, and limited practicality. Legacy contextualization centers the F8 as a capstone of Ferrari's V8 journey. Visual and oral experience, high production quality, including driving footage and engine symphony. Conclusion. This YouTube review of the Ferrari F8 Tributo delivers a richly layered analysis, melding specs, emotion, and context. It portrays the F8 not merely as a car, but as Ferrari's grand farewell to the pure V8 era. If you're a Ferrari enthusiast, automotive historian, or performance aficionado, this 4K review is a must-watch. It raises a simple but poignant question: when Ferrari hybrids become the norm, will there ever be another such tribute?